2 nights ago, Florida State woke up. DJ Uyunglele, Roydell Williams, and Malik Benson absolutely dominated Troy's defense on their way to a huge 38-17 victory to secure some territory in Alabama and, establish a little bit of a reputation after getting it stolen away in real life in their first 2 games. So now we are down to 128 teams. There's a couple that are starting to amass some territory and put themselves at major risk of being landed on in a lot of different ways. Florida State's one of them. Missouri is one of them. Arizona has a bunch of different teams over in the Southwest that could attack them. But let's find out who is going to be landed on next. In episode 7 of college football season-long Imperialism, the next team is Colorado. The Buffaloes, led by Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, they are often featured heavily in college football imperialism because of how much territory they control at the start. That's been nerfed a little bit by this map because they don't control the entire state. Air Force controls most of the territory, followed by Colorado State in third there. But they do border a lot of teams. You've got Air Force on the south and southeast. That's the most likely option here. Then going up northeast, you have Colorado State, a fun rivalry there. Wyoming directly north, and then BYU to the west. 4 options here, totally landlocked, no chance for an ocean. Who is Colorado going to play? That is due east as you can get, which is an interesting proposition, I think. I mean, you look at this line right through here. It's creating a pathway due east. I think we're going to Air Force. So let's set that up. Air Force on one side. And Colorado on the other. Let's take a look at some uniform options we have. Colorado on the road. It's like a gold-ish look. I don't see much of a difference. Yeah, we're just going to go standard away for the Buffaloes. And Air Force is... Yeah, let's do a fun look for... Oh, wait a second. What do the blue pants look like? That? Let's go gray. I'm going to keep the white socks for Air Force. Let's just balance this out. Yes, and that's got all those there. And here we go. All right. Episode 7 of College Football Imperialism starting right now. It should be another unbalanced game. We're going to be at a very cool site in Colorado, this beautiful stadium out in the wide open sky of the American West, as Air Force, the second military branch to battle in this tournament so far. Navy lost a close game to Old Dominion. There was a catastrophic failed option play that I believe I'm going to try and publish a clip from because it was definitely the most chaotic play of imperialism so far. But they lost to Old Dominion, and now you have Colorado, one of the most polarizing teams in all of sports right now, taking on the Air Force Falcons. Plenty of servicemen and women in the stands. And here we go. Let's see who gets the ball first. It's going to be Air Force kicking off to Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, and Colorado. Ball taken to the 1, goes to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, pulls outside, 30, 40, 50. Can anybody catch him? No, they cannot. An opening kickoff touchdown for the Buffaloes. And, I mean, I guess Shedeur and Travis aren't going to come onto the field yet. It is a insane, scintillating kick return touchdown. The second one we've seen so far in Imperialism, and that was a dominant run, flying through the first edge. We're going to see Assad Wasim here, the freshman, breaking several tackles to get into the end zone. I mean, Air Force caught up. They had an ability to stop him at the goal line, but Wasim just was too fast, too physical to be denied. Kick is up and good. It's going to be 7-0 Colorado. Let's set these rosters up real quick. We're going to have... Oh, yeah. Here comes another kick return. That's going to be another broken tackle. But they're not even going to get back to the 20. It's going to be down at the 18-yard line. So here comes Air Force's quarterback. Cade Harris is kind of their lead receiver. He's a good player. You got John Busha, the junior, at quarterback, number 3. They're also going to run the option. Busha takes it to the outside. Oh, no! Oh, my God. That is a horrible glitch. I thought that was just like a really bad glitch the first time it happened with Navy, but now it's happened again with Air Force. That is like something that can't happen for teams that are running off the option. If they can't pitch it, then all of their offense is gone, but the CPU doesn't realize that they can't use that play. So they're going to keep doing it, and it's going to keep failing. Watch, he turns back. He can't pitch it because they covered that, and he just gets tackled. Really, it's a counterintuitive thing for Colorado's defense, but they should not defend the pitch. They should make it as open as possible because then the quarterback is going to take that and then not be able to toss it away. It's just going to keep happening over and over again. That is not good. 3rd and 16. This drive is already pretty much neutered after that first play. He's going to try and throw it. Rolls up. He's going to run it himself. 10, 15, and slides down for only a gain of 4. Well, Busha's defeated. The fans are confused. This is a pretty awful start for Air Force, and if Colorado can score a touchdown here, we might have a very, very short stream for this first episode. I'm going to try and do 2 today to catch up. I missed yesterday. I think it would be 8 total episodes. I had to figure out whether I'm actually on track, and he dropped that ball. He dropped that ball, and they don't credit him with the muffed punt. They say that he had it and then just left it on the field. Confusing, but I don't understand. I really don't understand anything about the way this stream is going so far. Sanders is going to send a man in motion. He hands it off. They're going to get a little bit of blocking up to the 49-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 1. I believe that was Charlie Offerdahl on the run. Could be him. Might have been Micah. No, that was the second string. That's Dallin Hayden, a redshirt sophomore, new to the team this year, transferred in from Ohio State. Colorado sprinting up to the line. Shedeur Sanders, who might be the number 1 overall pick in next year's draft. Waiting. He takes the snap. Hands it off. That's a beautiful run up the middle. Dallin Hayden, the former Ohio State product, making a great play there to get up to the 35-yard line. And Colorado is looking to make this a very, very, very short game. Here is 1st and 10 for the Buffaloes, already in field goal range after just 2 plays. Sanders brings them up in the modified no-huddle. Waits for the audible from the sideline. Takes the snap. Another run to Hayden. Hayden pokes outside, breaks a tackle, and is able to go up for 7 yards. So it's 2nd and 3. Buffalo mascot looking excited there. He just has so many choices. And number 0 was just bowling around. He was facing the wrong way. He wasn't able to turn around and actually make a play on that ball, which gave Hayden the opportunity to gain more yards. You've got Travis Hunter at the bottom of your screen. Will they need to pass, or is it just another run to Hayden? They fake the touch pass. It is a pass for Sanders, and he is destroyed. I brought up number 0 previously. That's Trey Williams, the left cornerback, making up for his failed play on 1st down and bringing us all the way back to 3rd and 10 with a big-time sack on Shedeur Sanders. Trevon Williams. Okay. Oh, he's called Trey Williams on the depth chart. Is called Trevon Williams in College Bowl 25. A little bit of a confusion there, but I'll keep that in mind. 3rd and 10. Buffaloes will try and get this to a 14-point game. They would love to get a 1st down here, but it might not be possible. Sanders launches deep, and that is caught for no. He dropped it. It was knocked away by the Air Force defender. They had a man there, but he couldn't corral the catch to make it 1st and goal. So it's 4th and 10 now for the Buffaloes. They're going to bring out their kicker, whose name is Alejandro Mata, the junior transfer from somewhere. That kick is good, and it's 10-0 Buffaloes. He was one of the many, many students to transfer directly from Jackson State to Colorado when Coach Prime left the HBCU to come to this then Pac-12 and now Big 12 school that was looking terrible. And then Deion came in with a bunch of new players and said, we're going to try and make this a good team. Can he actually succeed? I don't know. Certainly flashy. They brought in a huge amount of revenue to Boulder and the college. Enrollment among black students has skyrocketed. They've created a really interesting community there. It's an experiment. It's a very high-profile experiment, and we'll see how it goes. Air Force will take a knee in the end zone, and this is another test. Can they actually get the pitch option to work, or will it result in huge losses every single time? They try a toss there to number 5, and he gets the edge, 35-40, 45-50, 45, and all the way down at the Colorado 45-yard line. That's Dylan Carson, the junior running back from Marysville, Washington, Marysville-Pilchuck High School. Incredible run there. If they can do that, just really abandon the option. There is something horribly wrong with the software, and I hope they're able to figure that out. They do run the ball here. That's I believe that's Carson again. Yes, it is. It's another run, 2nd and 6. It's a good 4-yard gain. Anything above 3 yards is a good run on first down. So there's really no reason to not run on first down unless you're running out of time or you just don't have the offensive line advantage. And I don't know much about Colorado's D-line, but it seems like they can get pushed around pretty easily. 2nd and 6. They hand it off again, and that makes it 3rd and 3. See, that's what I said. And really, because of the glitch that we know that's there with the pitch option on that triple play, they really should not keep the ball at any point in time unless the quarterback knows that he can keep it himself. The pitch is not a feasible option. Busha takes a snap. He's going to go power to the left side, and he's taken down. Not sure who made that stop. It was somebody with 4 in their second number. Maybe it was Jeremiah Brown at linebacker. Couldn't tell you. But it's a good tackle for no gain, forcing a field goal here for the Air Force Falcons. Don't know who their kicker is because I'm looking at the wrong roster. That's Matthew DePore. Kick is good, and it's 10-3, and we are not going to Super Sim just yet. I'm going to go get some water. That's a cool tradition for Air Force right there. All of the cadets doing push-ups for all the points that they scored. The only problem is I think their hands were buried in the ground. I hope they're able to get out. This returner, oh my God, 40, 45, 2 huge returns from a seam. I don't know what his actual name is. I don't know where he is stationed in the depth chart. I'll have to figure that out later. That's another decent run for Dallin Hayden. There it is. Assad Wasim. He is their 3rd string, 4th wide receiver. But he's got some speed and incredible ball carrier vision. 2 massive returns, 1 for a touchdown and 1 to bring them all the way past the 40 to start the drive. Sanders in no huddle. Hands it off. It's going to be Hayden on the outside, 45-40. And he's taken down at the 38. They're already on the cusp of field goal range. I mean, they're making mincemeat of the big field drives and then just shortening the field and getting into scoring position every single possession. That's going to stack up. That's going to be a really great formula for the rest of Imperialism so that you never get into these bad, clunky drives that just fail and you're forced to punt. Sanders looks to throw to the right, and that is caught for a 6-yard gain. I'm not entirely sure who caught that ball. Everything's moving so quickly. Coming up to the end of the first quarter here, it's currently 10-3 Colorado. We'll see if they run one more play here. They certainly have time to do so if they have a look that they like. Travis Hunter at the top of your screen. 5 seconds. 4, 3. They will play it. It's going to be Hayden, and he is stuffed. Number 96 for Air Force. That is Peyton Zdroik. Zdroik. I don't know how to say that name. Liberty High School in Brentwood, California. He is a senior. Let me see if I can look up how to pronounce that name. Sanders in the first play of the second quarter throws out of bounds, and it's 4th and 6. That's a long field goal. Pronunciation of
Strike.
Strike, I guess. The kick is no good. He got it to the net, but could not finish it. Big opportunity to stretch that back to a 10-point game, and he missed it. So Air Force has a chance to tie it here. Really nothing like those large fisheye lens pan shots of the stadiums. It's a really, really cool shot. Shows how big these places really are. Busha hands off to the middle, and that is shut down. It's number 50 for Colorado. It's Dayon Hayes, a graduate transfer from Pittsburgh out of Westinghouse High School. So that brings up 2nd and 11. Air Force in trouble here. If Colorado could make a big defensive stop, that would go a long way to them securing this win and possibly going to Super Sim early on. Another run up the middle. It's 3rd and 7. That's Ryan Buell, I guess. He's from Ohio University initially, and as well as Northwest Mississippi Community College. Went to Hornell High School in New York. I mean, just bouncing around. Look for any opportunity to play ball, and now he's landed at Colorado. That's a sack. Air Force in trouble now after a big-time sack from Chidozie Nwankwo, transferred over from Houston. And that's just an easy play. I mean, if you have the advantage over the center, you can just push him out of the way. It takes away all the timing of a read option play because there's nothing you can do if you keep the ball. You're screwed. The punt sails all the way to the 20. Will they try a return? They will. And that was number 5 for Colorado. That was Jimmy Horn Jr., son of James Horn. That's going to be a great pass to the outside. That's Jimmy Horn Jr. again, getting all the way up to the 41. And Colorado is moving once again. .15 to go here. Buffalo's looking to stretch this back out to a 10-point lead or possibly a 14-point lead with a touchdown. They're 59 yards away from it now. We'll see what they can do here. Sanders in the empty set in the shotgun. They're only bringing 4. Sanders throws it short. It's caught. Travis Hunter does not have a target yet in this game. Air Force doing a good job of limiting Colorado's best player. It's going to be 2nd and 6 after that short completion. We'll see what the Buffaloes do here. Sanders calling an audible. He brings in the running back and the pistol. He hands it off. That's Hayden. And he finds a hole and goes past midfield for another Colorado first down. Dallin Hayden putting up quite the impressive stat line so far. I'm not entirely sure what the totals are, but he's playing well. Barely had an opportunity at Ohio State. There are many, many other good backs. And as soon as Quinshon Judkins got there, he's like, look, I don't have a chance of getting play here because you guys have 2 NFL running backs at the top. Let me go somewhere else. And he goes to Colorado. Sanders, hands off. Hayden, beautiful cut up the middle all the way up to the 30. And Colorado is once again in field goal range. It's just setting the hole. I mean, the linemen, they block their guy out. And they let him chase, which, allows the guy to be tackled, but it creates the hole in the first place, which is a huge amount of yards. You just keep moving down the field. Sanders hands off Hayden again, spins outside, and is able to pick up 3. It's a great athleticism play from Hayden. When you have somebody catch you basically at the start of your run, but he's able to spin and create an advantageous angle so that Air Force can't actually tackle him on first contact. He's able to fall forward and pick up 3 yards. Sanders going to throw. To the right, that was almost picked off. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Air Force making another stand here. This is going to be about a 45-ish yard field goal if they don't get any more yards here. And their kicker just missed one, so it's not a guarantee. This is a very, very important play for the Falcons. Sanders, under pressure, throws to the left. That is caught, and is that a touchdown? Yes, it is. Colorado up 14. That's Will Shepard, the graduate transfer from Vanderbilt, coming to another gold and white underrated school and powering through that last hit to give the Buffaloes a 2-possession lead. We're going to give Air Force one more possession here in regular play. We'll see if they're able to score at all. If not, we go straight to Super Sim. We get out of here quickly. Here comes the extra point here for the Buffaloes. I mean, that's Sanders' first real pass that he's had to make today. And he put it right on the money, and Will Shepard was able to do the rest. Mata's kick is good. It's 17-3. 7 plays, 74 yards, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Just a pretty stereotypical, easy drive for the Buffaloes. They weren't really challenged. They got the touchdown on their first major 3rd down of the drive. Passed with flying colors. Air Force gets the ball back here. 5, 10, 15, absolutely nothing. Can't even get past the 15-yard line, so Air Force in trouble here. They're going to start with a triple option. They reverse it. It's a good play, but Colorado's there to shut it down. And guess who? Travis Hunter making his first significant play of the game on defense. Only a gain of 2, setting up 2nd and 8 here for the Falcons. .240 to go. Busha calling out plays outside. Got a bit of a glitch there. He wanted to pitch it. He's probably glad he didn't because he was taken down. 3rd and 10. That's number 20 for the Buffaloes making the play. I've got a whole bunch of ads here. Let me pull back. That's Levante Bentley, a graduate transfer to Colorado. Initially went to Clemson, and now he's over with Colorado. This is basically the end of the game for Air Force. If they can't make a play here, we're going to go directly to Super Sim. Busha drops back. Can he get the throw off? Yes, he can. It's a short screen, and they will not get the first. It's 4th and 1. How urgently does Air Force want to stay alive here? It's the 2-minute warning. Will they punt? If they punt it away, then we're going to go to Super Sim. If they do not, we still might go to Super Sim if they can't get the 4th down. So let's see what they choose to do here. It is going to be a punt, so we are prepping to go to Super Sim. There it goes. Kick gets all the way out to 35. They do not return. And let's finish this out. All right, so we go into halftime. The score is still 17-3. So let's just go one play at a time through the 3rd quarter, see what happens. Colorado has the ball. They're marching a little bit. 1st and goal. And there's the touchdown. Let's get out of here and finish this out. Take it to 24-3. That's 31-3. 38-3. And that's the end of the game. Pretty uneventful. Another pitch glitch for Air Force. You're going to have to look out for that when Georgia Tech eventually has to play in this Imperialism. But otherwise, just a standard Colorado win. They destroy an inferior opponent, take another branch of the U.S. military off the field. Shadur Sanders, 246 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. Really great game for him. They started with an opening kickoff touchdown. They had the lead from the very first play of the game, and they never let up. Final score, Colorado 38, Air Force 3. Let's update the map. Pop over here. And now Colorado drastically expands their territory, gaining access to 3 more teams as soon as we get this done. We're on the right map setting. Let's go over to fill. This is a long border to get rid of, so we're going to do that. Air Force is gone. Brush tool, we're going to do that. Okay, so that's basically done. Get out of there, and white. Hold on. I think I screwed that up. Oh wow, I've screwed up a bunch of things. Where is Colorado's logo? I didn't even click on the logo. How did it... Yep, whenever to Colorado, let's just pop back there. We don't want to do that. We want this to be on the central map. I don't understand how it keeps screwing that up. Now that's gone. Did it with the right map. Now we're going to click on Colorado, move their logo over to the center. Make it significantly larger. Right there, it looks about right. So now we have 3 very large schools back to back to back: BYU, Colorado, Kansas State, and Missouri. This center of the map is being controlled by a very small group of schools that can be landed on from many, many different angles. So we're going to see a lot of action in the middle going forward. That's basically it for this episode. I'm going to come back and do one more today to finish this out and try and get on schedule so that I can move through the season doing one game at a